next.
Do we want to roll into NFL now?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the divisional weekend came and went. There's 4 really good games. I take that back. There were 3 really good games. Yes. First game we saw Saturday, Bills at the Broncos. Final
Rigged.
score 33-30 in favor
Rigged.
of the Broncos at Mile High. This game was rigged. We saw it live. To quote Aisha Curry, I saw it live. No other explanation. That game was rigged. My biggest takeaway was the no call on the PI that I thought should have been called on Riley Moss that did not get called, turned into a field goal, which was, I believe, the game tying field goal for the Bills. But they called that PI, which was, in my opinion, worse than the one they called on the Bills the following drive, in overtime. That would have placed the ball at the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line, depending on if it was in the end zone or not. Fresh set of downs would have been likely a touchdown. Bills were doing the tush push all day, and it was working. And I think that is a 4-point swing that basically changed the outcome of the game.
Yep.
It was wild. Overall, really entertaining product. We were watching it side by side, Collin and Josie and I, at Buffalo Wild Wings while watching the A&M Texas game, which, shout out the Aggies, came through 4-point win on the road in Austin. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But overall, really exciting game. Do think it was rigged. Was pulling for the Bills. That was my rigged pick last week. But
yeah,
really great game to kick off the weekend.
It was a fun game. Other than the catch that wasn't an interception, that was technically a catch. Hell of a game though. I went to the Mavs game, came back to a bar, watched the whole game. Holy crap, that was rigged. But yeah, fun game. I've been cheering for the Broncos all season.
What was the special night?
Oh, it was African American Heritage Night. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, me and Bob had a good time at the game. But yeah,
did you do any makeup or anything?
No, but we killed the Jazz. You got to feel for Bo Nix though, getting hurt on a kneel down. I think is when it was. Sucks for him. He was balling out, but now we get Jared. Now we get Jared Stidham, baby. Foreshadowing to my rig pick. Foreshadowing to my rig pick. We get Jared Stidham. Legacy run incoming against Drake May and the boys. And then the Super Bowl, of course, in Levi's. But yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm a Bronco countryer, so let's go. Well, and Steelers and Cowboyer, but don't matter.
You're a fan of a plethora of teams.
I am a fan of a plethora of teams. You are correct. It's because there's a plethora of teams to cheer for, so you just gotta pick one and cheer for them.
Sure. Collin, did you have any takeaways from that Bills-Broncos game?
Yeah, it was definitely rigged. Given that last play of the game, he definitely completed the pass or completed the catch. Got rolled over. The ball was taken away from him. Yeah, that was rigged. Bo Nix looked like he was fine running off the field, but then shortly after the game, they announced that he broke his ankle and is going to have surgery. So I think it's rigged that happened because given the ending of the game, I think they went into the locker rooms after the game and said, "Hey, y'all did not deserve to win this game. So now you need to come up with a way to win next week." So Bo Nix, you are hurt and having surgery, and given a free win to the Patriots now. So that's my takeaway. It was all fucking rigged. Congrats to the Patriots. They're already in the Super Bowl. It's already guaranteed. Our other buddy Jack, he gets to celebrate. They're already in the play. They're already in the Super Bowl. Good for them.
Woo! Let's go. Off to the Broncos, baby. Let's ride, Broncos country. Let's ride. I don't like the Broncos, but Bo Nix is my fantasy quarterback. Drafted him, kept him, might keep him again. So I like Bo Nix. I'm a Bo lever, baby. Let's go.
I believe you better talk about this next game because I don't have a whole lot for you.
Okay, 49ers Seahawks blowout 41-6. Shaheed ran back the kick, and I looked at my friends. I said, "This is GG's. This will be over quick." And it was in fact over quick. Darnold, dime after dime after dime. Kenneth Walker, run after run after run. Zach Charbonnet tears his ACL, but he had a game too. Charbonnet's out for the year. Cooper Kupp, hell of a game. Revenge game incoming. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I have no words. 49ers are down. Kittle. And then the turf killed Tongues, the backup tight end that also looks like George Kittle. Killed him as well. Niners suck. I've always hated them. And have fun watching someone else celebrating your stadium in February. It'll be fun. Yep.
Another game. Another game where another Niners player gets hurt. Probably from the week leading up to this game, because the game wasn't in San Fran, but the week leading up, they're practicing at their practice facility right next door. So Kittle gets hurt, so it's rigged because they are getting fucked by this electromagnetic field from this big ass warehouse. I'll take the next game. We'll get into the next game. Am I even on this thing?
Oh, he just DC'd. This is the great podcast.
Oh, no.
We have to keep that in. He's back.
I'm back.
All right.
It was just saying
Let's roll to the next game.
and just spinning.
Yeah,
it was just spinning. So I'm back. Did you already start?
Jeff, I can do a little cutting.
Yeah.
No, we're going to wait for you to get back in here to talk about the game because I knew you'd get mad.
Okay, I'll start off the Texans game.
Go for it.
Patriots win 28-16 over our beloved Texans. Yeah, this was starting off as a defensive game. Given that Stroud carried the same turnovers from the previous game into this game, just constantly throwing picks and fumbles. He does not figure his shit out. Absolutely sucked. He better not be on the Texans next year because all of Houston is tired of him and done with him. We should be trading for Burrow. I think it's going to happen. I hope it does happen. Drake May does not have the greatest game of his life. Our defense kept us in the game. We had plenty of chances to take the lead or get close to taking the lead. But we don't because Stroud keeps turning the ball over. We tried our hardest. Our defense tried their hardest. Just when you have a quarterback that's just throwing to the other team and dropping the ball to the other team and throwing balls that hurt our receivers and tear their ACLs because of how bad Stroud's yips were during the game, you just can't win. So Patriots win, and like I said, they move on to get an automatic bid to the Super Bowl because it is basically automatic that they're going to beat the Broncos and Jarrett Stidham. So congrats to the Patriots. They get a free ticket to the Super Bowl after beating the number one defense in the NFL because our quarterback may be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
You're loving on him a week ago, though. That's crazy work. From the switch up is crazy now.
No,
I don't know that
I was never loving on CJ Stroud. No, I was loving on our defense.
The Stroud boys isn't loving on him?
No.
Yeah. Sure, buddy. Sure. Yeah, I watched the whole game, and I was cheering for the Texans, and then I just saw pick, and another pick, and another pick, and then I was like, yeah, this is wraps. Congrats to the Patriots. So they're back in the playoffs. You know, it's been like 15 years since the Pats or Chiefs haven't been in the AFC Championship.
Dang.
It's crazy work.
That's a wild stat.
Yep.
Yeah, that Texans-Patriot game, it was tough. Tough watch. Very frustrating. Was feeling confident going into the game. Did not think CJ was going to do what he did. Overall, still a lot to be excited about. Really good season. Miko's in year 3, and we have 3 playoff wins. We need to take a step forward, move out of the divisional round next year. Don't know who our quarterback's going to be. Probably going to pick up CJ Stroud's option because it makes sense to pick up that option. I think the deadline's in May. But
you could draft Pavia.
Not going to draft Pavia. Hopefully, we can work out a deal with somebody. I think it's just in our best interest to move forward without CJ. but it wasn't all his fault. Run game didn't really show up. And then we had Dalton Schultz get hurt. We're already down Nico Collins. Overall, injuries are starting to pile up for us, but not really an excuse. Everybody's dealing with injuries at this point. You just got to be better. And unfortunately, turning the ball over 10 times in 2 games is just awful. So can't win. No way to say it. It was cool to see that D'Amico was still a big fan of CJ. That didn't want to bench him. This was his team. If that were me in that position,
Davis Mills.
I would love to have that kind of support.
He left again. Hold on, time out. He left again. Just keep going at this point.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a whole lot more. Just really cool to see D'Amico, coming to CJ's defense. That's a coach that people are going to want to play for. I think that could help with in free agency. We got a couple key free agents that we're looking to retain. Definitely want to add, a couple big fish. But overall, on to next year. Like I said, since I've been alive, the Texans have more playoff wins than the Cowboys, and the Texans weren't founded until like 2002, I think.
Yeah, we have like 5 Super Bowls, so doesn't matter.
How many since you've been alive?
None, actually. I don't think so. We haven't won one since I've been alive.
Yeah, how many playoff wins?
We should have made the Super Bowl that year when Dez didn't catch it. We would have won that year if the refs weren't stupid and the game wasn't rigged.
You would have won.
I think so. We were cold that year. Tony Romo, Dez Prescott, Tony Romo, Dez Bryant, yeah. Don't know where Colin's ass is at, but we can't film tomorrow or Thursday, so we might as well just get this stuff down.
Yeah. Do you wanna start on the Rams Bears game, and then whenever he comes back, you can jump in?
We just started. We'll just tell him, yeah, okay. The Rams. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really watch this game. I was playing basketball / eating dinner, but I know most of what happened. The Rams versus the Bears. Rams went off a game-winning field goal. I did see Caleb's miraculous 51-yard throw to tie the game. That was crazy. They somehow always just tie the game somehow. Caleb's like that, though. He's nice with it. Yeah, Rams roll. They're going to be playing the Seahawks in the next round. That's all I know about from that game. And I just know it was cold there. So.
Yeah, it was very cold. It was kind of crazy because it played out a lot like the Bills-Broncos game in terms of the overtime period. So in both scenarios, the team that won the toss deferred, meaning they would get the ball second.
Which is smart.
And then, well, not really, because if
like college, you want the ball second in college.
Right, but this isn't college. So if you get the ball, call sideways. But if you get there, yeah.
Y'all aren't rotating. Y'all aren't rotating with me.
You're good right there.
No, you were good.
Right there.
I'm going vertical.
But yeah, no. In both overtimes between the Bills Broncos and the Rams Bears, the team that got the ball first ended up winning because they had that extra possession at the end. So after the first 2 possessions, then its first score wins. And both scenarios, they went and kicked a field goal on the 3rd possession of overtime. And it was just kind of like, did y'all not pay attention to the Bills-Broncos game? But really interesting. It ended up being a great game. Like, it was fun to watch. Rams are like that. Puka and Matt Stafford are inevitable. Puka's an absolute dog. Just tough as they come.
Oh.
And no, they look really good.
They do look good. Yeah, I don't know. Stafford's more experienced, so we'll see what happens in the next round. But I don't know. I don't know who I want to win the Super Bowl this year. Gonna be a good conference championship round. Definitely no teams that we've seen in a while make it. All young. Oh, Stafford, we see all the Rams won a couple years ago. But new teams that haven't won in a while with new quarterbacks should be fun. I would love to see Darnold get one though. I know you hate Caleb.
With his painted fingernails.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Should we preview this conference championship games? You know what? I forgot to put the fucking bracket up.
It's all right. We don't need the bracket. We're just talking through it. There's only 2 games.
That's true. All right. We got Patriots Broncos in Denver. That's the first game on Sunday, 2:00 p.m. New England's favored by 5.5. Jared Stidham takes on Drake May. Plethora of nicknames for Drake May, by the way. It's crazy. Does Stidham have a chance? Does Stidham have a chance versus the Patriots? Question for y'all. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's got a chance. There's a chance. I think Sean Payton, the QB whisperer, there's a chance that he could have, perfect game plan. Broncos, one thing we're not talking about, Broncos have a really, really good defense. Best defense left in the playoffs this year. Seattle has a case, but
Patriots are
Denver,
pretty good.
Denver's defense is legit.
And altitude, it's going to be hard for altitude.
At altitude, we don't know if it's going to be a weather game or anything yet, but I think there's a chance just because kind of like we've seen the Texans do throughout the year. Like defense will keep you in the game, and then one or two lucky bounces your way, and now all of a sudden you're moving on. I think there's a chance. I'm rooting for a good game, kind of like in the national championship. Don't want it to be a blowout. Want to be able to pay attention and enjoy watching it. But the Patriots look like the obvious play here, but I don't know, man. It's hard to bet against the Broncos at Mile High.
Yeah, I saw that the Patriots aren't getting there till. Sorry.
No,
you go first, Colin.
Boston should be used to it because they're from high altitude too.
I don't know if they play at altitude. Should we look at what altitude Gillette Stadium's at? Let me look at it.
Is this a bit?
It's gonna be like 45.
They're 271 feet above sea level. That's nothing compared to Broncos 5,280.
Yeah, they're at sea level.
They're only getting there on Saturday.
Fell for it.
Shit, you did. Oh crap, that's bad.
That was good.
Yeah, their game's there on Saturday though. So
looked it up. 271. It's actually 271.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Oops. That was crazy. I just.
I got another point.
Dang it.
Because of my other buddy named Jack, that's in this house right now playing video games and sucking up all of the Wi-Fi. And he's a huge Patriots fan. I hope his Patriots get blown out. I think Stidham will blow out the Patriots. Give me the Denver Broncos to win by 21 plus.
You must have
the absolute switch up. There you go.
I think he has Verizon or White Sky. That's what I had at college. It was ass.
Anyways, I have Verizon, but I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Were you done with that game?
It's being all the bandwidth is being sucked up right now.
Yeah, that's the excuse. All right, carry us on to the next game, Colin. Let's go.
The Rams Seahawks?
Yeah, that's the next game.
Yeah, this is going to be a foreshadowing to my rig pick. I believe this will be a good game. Stafford versus Darnold, division matchup. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. Seahawks have been good all year. Stafford has the experience, especially in these kind of moments. Darnold doesn't. I like the matchup, but I'm not going to give it away too much because I'm going to talk about this more in my rig pick. So I'll let y'all talk about it.
Take it away, Jared.
Oh, okay. I think Seahawks defense playing in Seattle is going to be a big factor in this game. They look really good. Darnold looks great. JSN looks really good. I know they're going to be without Charbonnet, but Kenneth Walker should be able to pick up the pace. I'm really excited to watch this game. There's the potential for this one to be a shootout. It's kind of what I thought the Rams-Bears game was going to be. But I'm hoping this one's a little more high scoring. Rams are an absolute wagon. Puka, absolute stud. Matt Stafford, gunslinger. Kyron Williams, tough as they come. Should be a really good game. If you put a gun to my head and I had to make a pick, I'm probably going to go Rams. I think Matt Stafford, this might be his swan song. Hard to bet against Matt Stafford and Puka.
Yeah, I agree. I think if I had to, I'd pick the Rams because I like Stafford's experience. Darnold's never been this far in a playoffs before. But I like Seattle. It's hard to play at Lumen Field. The 12 man is crazy, or the 12. I don't know what they call them there. They're copying
12s.
A&M. The 12s that loud, they get loud. The stadium's built for sound, so I expect Seattle to be rowdy. Yeah, I normally pick the Rams. Give me the Seahawks. Move on to the Super Bowl. Let's get a Seahawks Broncos rematch. Rematch. They didn't play in Levi's when they played last time, but they did play at one point. So Seahawks, Broncos. Let's go.
Pretty sweet.
That would be sweet.
I think that kind of wraps up NFL.